time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the San Francisco Giants. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup in. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit, too. One of the best pitchers in the
Angels. Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Kinsler rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And the throw's too late, and Kinsler is safe at the plate.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Pulled toward right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Ripped toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
In now, Martin Maldonado. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Angels 7 and the Giants nothing. Here's Joe Panik. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's the 2-1 home. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Got him to go down swinging there. Andrew McCutcheon becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Jackson is gone.
The pitcher, number 17.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Pulled toward right center field. Jackson on the run. Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Here's Albert now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hit hard back up the middle. Panik's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence.
Fielder, Hunter Pence.
There's a swinging bunt up the line. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery, and it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Back now in San Francisco on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us today. 3-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Zach Kozar. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. swing, high drive, left field and deep. And foul, though it had the home run distance. On the ground for Crawford. This could be two. Played on the backhand. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard towards the hole. To second for one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That in. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
He'll try again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Kelby Tomlinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37.
He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The second baseman.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Skied down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. This one's down to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the. Stephen Oker answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Jackson to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. The 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number
2 gone now for the Angels in the fourth, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. The 3-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Justin Upton. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Trout is on his way home. He scores as they push their lead to 8 now. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 9.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani, pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. First time up, he went down looking. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Buster Posey becomes out number 2 this inning. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Ready once again, Albert Pujols. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Angels.
Ready for another shot now. Andrelton Simmons. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Bumgarner hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, Vero, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher's winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the. And right into the shift. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the first out. So the leadoff man retired now for Hunter Pence. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Calhoun. But this will land out there just foul. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Crawford. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
On to first, in time to take care of Trout. A double play. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Back up the middle. There is Crawford. Tough throw to first. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball. Jarrett Parker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's Joe Panik, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Corey Guerin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Albert Pujols.
Popped him up. Posey over to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number
Stepping
2.
in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Count is 1-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pence giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now out in this one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
On the move is Calhoun. And he makes the catch in the corner. One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Calhoun on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs. Ready once again, Zach Cozart. He'll start us off in the 8th. 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, Jackson.
Digging in and looking for more, Martin Maldonado has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side. McCutchen back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Standing in now, Ian Kinsler. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Line drive to center field, but this will not get down. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hunter
takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the... Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. The 1-1. Hit hard toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Here's Albert now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line drive to center field. Jackson is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly... Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Pablo Sandoval from on the pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Popped high in the air. Number 17 battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 12.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Jackson, base runner at first with 1 out. A bouncer up the middle. Simmons has it. The underhanded flip to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Last strike here for the Giants. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Los Angeles came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Shohei Ohtani takes home the win. Madison Bumgarner allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.